best way to learn because I learned it that way. But YouTube tutorials, you can learn so much from YouTube, not only beatboxing in any style, anything basically, almost anything. But when people come to me, they have the luxury of learning it like very intricately, like in an intricate manner. I can tell them exactly what to do and what not to do. Whereas if you're following a tutorial, you're just cornered to the video. That will give you the information and that's it. You can't ask any questions. Obviously you can comment and get, but with me you can have a different experience of learning.
I see. So definitely, and if I'm not mistaken, a lot of people, this is actually something I want to toss to the both of you, and maybe I can quickly get an answer for you because we are running out of time and we need to close the show shortly. Now, a lot of corporates here in Sri Lanka, a lot of entertainers, whatever the kind of art it is, they get a lot of exposure through corporate events. Different companies, they just ask them to come and perform for different corporate events. And if I'm not mistaken, you've been also exposed to that. And I'd just like to ask you what it's like, what the scenario is like. Is it giving you a lot of exposure?
It is, definitely it is, because when I go for one of these corporate events, I get several other gigs and events through the event that I go to perform in. So it is definitely a very good thing for me as an artist, and it helps me to perform to people that I don't perform in very entertaining shows like hip hop shows or a party. Because it's a very elite crowd who's there, who gets to see what beatboxing is.
But definitely when you do perform, just like myself, the first time I saw you perform, I'm sure you've seen a lot of people with their jaws dropped. Because they're not used to the whole style of beatboxing, especially here in this country.
Yeah.
They're like, are they really doing that?
It's kind of new, yeah.
What is he doing? Is that real? Every time, because at that venue, when I did see you, and every other person, they go, is he, there's no background music, he's just beatboxing. It's amazing. And also in terms of magic, performing magic, is there a lot of exposure through corporate events?
No, towards exposure to the maximum, because corporate events, what they want is they want the magical act for their theme, right? So they want me to make their theme prominent with magic, right? So the magic which I do day to day is not the one which they want.
I see.
So new stuff.
All right.
So exposure wise, it's vastly.
All right. Well, we've been talking to Julius and Budshan on beats and magic, and truly it has been a very magical morning with lots of beats added onto it. And of course, before we do wrap up, I need to remind you, do log in to our Facebook page. You will find the YouTube clip of this show as well, in case you want to go through the magic Budshan performed and the beatboxing performances as well. So our URL is www.facebook.com/Good Morning Sri Lanka. That's www.facebook.com/Good Morning Sri Lanka. And of course, if you want to interact with us, if you have any suggestions, you can send us an email on to mtvsports.maharaja.lk. That's mtvsports.maharaja.lk. And also remind you, you can win tickets for tomorrow night's show, which is Lone Ranger. Send an SMS to MTV space LR to 7788 and you may be a lucky winner of 2 tickets. So of course, before we leave you, we are going to get Julius to sing for us and beatbox for us, and we definitely, I think all 3 of us would like to wish you a pleasant Wednesday ahead. So thank you very much for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, Julius.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for I'm feeling. Was flowing high, you know how I feel. Turning is coming, you know how I feel. Breathe it no by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling. Let's go.